So I ended up making these temple ruins out of leftover scrap foam, but now it feels like I need to add something to it.
Your challenge awaits.
So I have all this cheap polymer clay, and I'm gonna see what I can do with it. I'm starting to use the polymer clay. I'm shaping his face. I'm used to using air dry clay. I'm actually wetting my fingers as I go along, but I don't think that's necessary because now it's making it feel a little gooey. Now I'm shaping the eye sockets a little bit, try to make the general shape of the face. Now some brow ridges. Also the bridge of the nose, I remember him having a really steep bridge. Here's some nostrils. They're a little asymmetrical, but hopefully I can fix that somehow. Putting in some cheekbones. I know he had really prominent cheekbones also. Yeah, it's looking a little rough right now. Hopefully I can fix that, because yikes. Now I'm putting in the lips. I know he had really obviously prominent lips because they moved a lot in the show. Looks a bit small. I might have to make these bigger later, depending on how the overall face comes out after I completely sculpt it. Well, it's a face. Yeah, I need those lips bigger. They're pretty much a good 1/3 of the whole sculpture itself. Now I'm just trimming the excess polymer clay on the sides so I can sculpt his headdress. You know, there's a big arc pretty much surrounding his face and head. Kind of looks like a Ronald McDonald a little bit, but hopefully you can fix that somehow.
I'm gonna have to switch to sugar-free dog food.
working on the headband of his headdress. A little bit of a delicate process here, but it's coming along. I know there's some decorative slits on the headdress with some sort of round jewels in between them. And I'm just gonna attempt to make small jewels, as small as possible. Hopefully they all have the same size at least. Close enough, I guess. Just delicately attach them in each little compartment here. This one looks a little bit bigger than everything else, but it's on the side, it won't be so visible. And there's feathers on the top of his headdress, kind of just laid across his forehead. That's what it looks so far. And then there's the centerpiece of the headdress, some sort of one big circle and two circles kind of on each side of it. And there's these, I thought they were ears at first, or some sort of like jaguar ears that's attached to the headdress. I'm not quite sure what they really are, but that's what I'm calling them. Like any sculpture, it's hard to make it symmetric from one side to the other, but close enough is good. That actually doesn't look so bad. Now the big hoop earrings, or circular earrings. And I'm just drawing in a line, or a circle I should say. This one's a bit stuck. I'm gonna put on his neck, and then kind of pretty much that's the face of Olmec essentially. That's close to what I can make at least. Now I'm going to trim off the top excess clay, since there's going to be like feather leaves up there. I haven't quite figured out how to simulate that, but I'll worry about that later. And there he is so far. Not so bad. Actually, it looks pretty close. Pretty much bulking up the structure to make it look like a statue now, with just a big glob of clay in the back. And just putting in the base. And there he is, Olmec in all his glory. Not bad for my first try. So here's my polymer clay Olmec. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. I mean, this is my first real attempt at using polymer clay, and it's just a matter of painting them. I actually kind of like them this way.
The choices are yours.
It feels a little bit small. It's not as awe-inspiring as it always seemed like in the TV show. So I'm gonna make it a bit taller, and I'm gonna surround it with plants after I paint it to see if that makes it a little bit more ominous. My attempt at making a Mesoamerican glyph. I need to scratch up the base of the polymer clay. Basically have grooves in there for the glue to adhere to. So I bought these cheap plastic plants from Amazon. I'm gonna cut them all up and use them to basically just surround my Olmec statue. Just cover up the top parts, just like in a TV show. Well, here's my Olmec statue made completely from polymer clay. Really happy with it considering I don't really use polymer clay, but I think I am going to start using it a lot more.